Hello my loves, welcome back to another video. So this is an impromptu video. I really hope that I can keep it short, but y'all know I can talk. So we'll just see. I don't know when you're gonna get this video. Hopefully really soon, within a couple of days. So today is August 12th, 2021, okay? And I wanted to come on here real quick to kind of give everyone an update on my life because earlier this year I did a video where I kind of tracked like a week in the life of a psychic healer or something like that. And I kind of documented my little journey, and I really feel inspired, I guess, to start doing vlog kinds of videos. This just occurred to me while I was walking. And I was like, maybe I should do vlog videos to just share the journey and things that I'm just going through, because I just find some of these things interesting and sometimes hilarious, and I just feel like sharing them. And normally I share them on Facebook, in my Facebook community. So that's normally where I get really like personal, and I'll just like share whatever I'm going through and things like that. But I figured, you know what, like, I think I just want to, pull out my phone and record something wherever I'm at that I just feel like, you know what, I want to share this right now. This is what I'm going through, and I want to just share it with people. So I think I'm going to do that from time to time. This isn't a, strict, I guess, series that I'm going to do. I'm just going to do it as I feel called to, and as I feel like I want to share things, because believe it or not, I actually am a very private person. Even though I'd be putting all my business out on the internet, it seems, sharing all these personal things, but I am very private. And I only share what I feel comfortable with and that I feel is actually going to serve people in some kind of way. So I don't just share for the sake of sharing. There's a purpose behind it, okay? So today I wanted to get on and share a little bit about what I'm going through right now as a spiritual teacher that happens to be psychic, and my path and my journey, and like how trippy it can be sometimes. So yeah, if you're watching this, then let me know by giving this video a thumbs up, a like. Let me know that you're here for what I have to share today in the comments below, that you're ready and you got the popcorn ready and you're ready to listen to me. Hopefully I don't take that long, as I said. But let's get into it. So first off, just in case this is one of your first times like showing up to my channel and you're meeting me for the first time, hi, my name is Stef. I'm the Psychic Soul Alignment Coach. And basically what I do is I work with spiritual people and spiritual entrepreneurs to help them to do very deep levels of healing, known as inner work, shadow work, inner child work, that kind of jazz. And the purpose of me helping people do this deeper healing work is really to just assist them in aligning with who they truly are. So as we go within and we release all these limiting beliefs, fears, traumas, insecurities, etc., people are really able to then embody more of their true selves. And by being more deeply connected to who they truly are, to their spirituality, they're then able to much more easily create success in all areas of life with ease, okay? That's how I help people. My content here is really diverse. I talk about manifesting mindset, healing, spiritual entrepreneurship, spiritual activism. I bring forward spiritual teachings. I hope you enjoy the birds. So that's really what, I cover, and just whatever else I feel called to do here or I feel like sharing, okay? So with that said, let's get into today's little vlog style video. I wanted to come on and share something that I'm going through right now that I think is funny, and I just wanted to share it with people. So if you have ever worked with me in a like private one-on-one program, and if any in my high-end group programs, okay, I have, it's like 3 main programs usually. Remembering Who You Are, which is my program around really doing some deep healing work and really like evolving spiritually. So that's what Remembering Who You Are is about. Then I also do a program around entrepreneurship. So, it depends on what I get asked to do. It's called Soul Aligned Impact or Soul Aligned Business, depending on what the focus is. But yeah, and then I've taught manifesting in the past, and I mentioned yesterday in a video that I'm going to be teaching manifesting again sometime towards the end of the month, okay? So I don't know yet the name of that program, but because it's like different. But anyway, I usually have things, 3 main programs revolving around 3 different things, right? One is for your own personal spiritual development and healing. The other one is like for spiritual entrepreneurship and business. And then the other one's like around manifesting. And so if you've ever joined any of my programs in the past, okay, because they've all been slightly different. It was Awaken Divine Creatrix, then Awaken Divine Creatrix evolved into Remembering Who You Are. And then I had Goddess Money Mindset. And then Goddess Money Mindset evolved into, what was it called? Money Matrix Magic or something like that. I can't remember what that other program was. And then that's evolving into whatever this next program is. And then, Soul Aligned Impact, evolved, I guess, into like Soul Aligned Business, whatever. So anyway, the point is, right, that in all of these programs on some kind of level, I teach my clients that the universe is always communicating with us or to us, and is helping us become aware of things that we need to readjust or realign or take notice of for whatever reason, right? I always teach my clients on some kind of level this concept. And so as a psychic, like this is my life. This is what I go through all the time, and the purpose of why I'm sharing this video. And I typically share these kinds of stories in my group coaching programs or one-on-one coaching, but I wanted to share it today. Okay. I know I've been like rambling on for 6 minutes, giving you nothing really, just talking about the same thing. But listen, I appreciate your patience. I'm getting to the point. The point is, right, that, where do I even begin? All right. So a couple days ago, I did a video sharing about how, I've learned so much about manifesting in these last few years, and kind of reflecting on my mistakes around manifesting something that was really important to me, which was returning to the US and all the things connected to that. And so I recorded that video and I uploaded it to all the places: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever. It's all the places. And so I did that. Now, I didn't notice that in that video, for whatever reason, there was an issue with my mic. Like my volume lowered significantly halfway in the video for like quite some time, and then it randomly went back up. So that happened. That was pointed out to me by someone in the comments on Instagram that was like, "Oh, it's a shame your audio went out." And I was like, "What?" And then I went and I checked and I saw. And then I was like, "Oh, snap, I didn't notice this," right? So I was like, okay, I gotta tune in and ask my guides about that, because I know that that's something, that's a message. That's a message I gotta know about. But I didn't tune in right away because I, tuned in about other things. And then, so the next day, I recorded this other video, which was the video from last night. Okay, if you watched this video last night, hey, thanks for watching. If you're here on YouTube watching this, I appreciate you. But I recorded this video last night for my Facebook community. All the links to all my socials will be in the comments of this video, pinned to the top, so you can find me and hang out with me. And so there, I did a video talking about how the reason why some manifesting techniques, tools, and rituals don't work. Okay, so I talked about that. Now, while recording that video, I noticed in myself that I felt like fearful. And for some reason, I couldn't understand why, because I never feel fearful when talking about things, because I've been doing this for such a long time that like it's natural for me to get on the camera. And like even just now, like I'm vlogging, I'm just talking, whatever. I don't care who sees me, if they think I look ridiculous or whatever. Like I just do my thing and I talk about whatever I got to talk about, and that's it. But I noticed inside of myself, like I had this brief moment where I was really aware. I was like getting anxious and fearful, and I was like, what is going on here? I was like, I'll have to ask my guides about that later. I'll ask them tomorrow because it's late and I don't want to do it right now. So after I got done doing the video, right, I decided, okay, I'm going to like download this video to my phone, or sorry, to my laptop, so that I can then go ahead and just upload it to YouTube and then, post it the next day. And I just want to kind of to get ahead of the game or of the workday a bit, and just like download the video at the very least and then start uploading it. And then tomorrow, as in today, I would, publish it out to all the places or whatever. But what happened is that when I tried to go download this video, it wouldn't work. I kept getting an error message. And even in playing the video on my laptop and on my phone, it would get stuck. Like after a few seconds, it would just like the image would get stuck and it wouldn't keep playing any further. And I kept trying all the ways, because I'm very crafty. And even though when it comes to social media, sometimes I'm a little bit like technologically challenged, with other things, I'm like really good. And so I have ways of getting my Facebook video off of Facebook and onto my phone or onto my laptop. And I was trying to figure out all the ways. Like you have no idea. Last night, I spent like a good hour trying to like outmaneuver the technology or the glitch or whatever, and like getting my video so I could upload it to YouTube and Instagram and have it ready. And nothing I did was working. Like nothing I did for the life of me was working to try to like download that video. And so after an hour of struggling, I finally just like decided, you know what? I know that this is a message and I'm not going to get anything done tonight, and I just need to quit while I'm at it and just forget it. Tomorrow I'll deal with it. Tomorrow I'll ask my guides what this is about, and maybe with any luck, tomorrow I can download the video. So I went to bed. I woke up this morning, first thing I was like, okay, let me get on the laptop. Let me see if I can download that video now. So I'm going to download this video. I go and I still keep getting the error message. Like I can't download it. download the video off of Facebook onto my laptop, nor can I do that from my phone. So then I was like, okay, fine. Obviously the universe, my guides, whoever, doesn't want me to get this video until I tune in and get the freaking message. Let's do this. Okay. So I go about my day. And when I finally sit down and I chat with my guides, I ask them, like, what is this about? Let me know, And then they basically started telling me, like, okay, this is what it's about, And it had a lot to do with really owning my leadership role and really not being fearful of shining brightly and being who I really am and speaking my truth. It had a lot to do with that because, I hadn't realized it, but subconsciously I was afraid of coming forward and sharing my unique perspectives and insights and experiences around manifesting and teaching about manifesting that differs from mainstream, and to a certain extent, like some things that I say in a way could maybe be potentially perceived as invalidating other people's teachings, knowledge, and wisdom on manifesting, right? Or people might not want to accept what I have to say or whatever. And so part of me was insecure about this. Part of me was like, man, I'm going to rock the boat, like, man, people are going to believe I'm full of crap, or they're going to judge me in this way or whatever it was, right? All these different things. And so that's really what was going on beneath the surface unconsciously for me until it was explained to me, like, hey, like, you got to own who you are. You got to own your truths. Like, you're here to revolutionize. You're here to bring forward new teachings. You got to own it, da-da-da-da-da. And this is what you got to do. And so when they finally explained everything to me, like, I wrote like almost 3 pages worth of things, like, because they had a lot to say to me on this, apparently. It was like an important message for me. And when I finally like processed it all, I was like, okay, fine. I'm going to start working on that. Like, I got you. I'm going to start showing up, because if you have seen any of my past videos, I don't know what videos I did this on, or maybe it was just like Facebook posts or Instagram posts. I don't remember. But like a few months ago, I started talking about how like I recognized that I was unconsciously being inauthentic. Like, I wasn't really being my full self, and I was holding back in some way. And I wasn't really bringing forward my unique soul's truths, And that's the thing is, like, with being the psychic soul alignment coach, I have to walk the walk or whatever, whatever the expression is. Like, I have to show up as an example. And so I was unconsciously not really bringing forward my unique teachings. I'm here to bring forward things that other people haven't said, that other people haven't taught. And part of me unconsciously has been afraid of that because, of a lot of things, insecurity, rejection, people thinking that I may be wrong or whatever, all these other things. And so I had unconsciously been holding back, saying what I'm here to say and being who I'm here to be, because I would rather, I guess, unconsciously like parrot what other people have been parroting for a few decades now. But that's not how evolution works. If we're going to evolve, we have to bring forward new things, right? And part of me was kind of afraid of that and resisting it. And so I started recognizing, like, no, I got to like really own my truth. And if it rocks the boat, if some people don't get it, if it doesn't resonate with people, whatever, like, that's okay, And to learn to be comfortable with that, to learn to own that and to be confident in that, and knowing like all my right people are going to resonate with me and they're going to connect with me. They're going to want to work with me, even though I'm saying things vastly different from maybe some other people, whatever. So like I started doing that. I started going through that process of really owning my unique soul's wisdom and bringing that forward to the world. And so with this message recently that they gave me, I recognized like, oh, okay, so here's another layer of me needing to own my soul's wisdom and bringing forward unique teachings on manifesting and perspectives and experiences on manifesting that other people haven't yet. Because everyone's repeating the same thing. Like, listen, no offense to anyone. I'm not trying to put anyone down. But more or less, like, most of the people out there teaching on manifesting are teaching like whatever someone else before them taught them. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, it's part of our journey. It's part of how we learn and get into, the spiritual stuff or manifesting or whatever. And, like, we have to receive things from those that came before us and then, expand upon that in order to move forward. Like, this evolution, so there's nothing wrong with what other people may have taught us or the fact that other people out there are repeating what other people have taught them. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. That's how we get the information out there. And that's how we get the information out there for other people to then expand upon. But the thing is that, it just seems sometimes like everyone's just kind of passing down the same kind of information, and it's not really evolving, because people are not really putting out their unique soul truths out there. So anyway, hope that made sense. But I had to recognize, like, Stephanie, like, you are here to take manifestation in another direction. You're here to expand upon that and to go deeper into manifestation instead of the, normal basic things that other people are teaching. No offense to them, no offense to anyone. But it's just like I had to stop being afraid of that. The message was very clear for me, which was like, you got to own your truth. You got to shine your light. And the message for me was, don't think that by shining your light, by speaking your truth, that you're dimming other people's lights. Other people that are out there teaching on manifestation, in the ways in which they're doing it, which to me seems simple. Like, I was afraid of shining and sharing my truth because I was thinking that unconsciously, if I put my unique perspective and experiences and soul's wisdom out there, like, people might think that I'm making them out to seem wrong, like these other teachers are wrong, or they might think that they're doing things wrong or whatever. Like, I care about people so much that I don't want to make people feel wrong or bad in any kind of way. And I was afraid of really putting myself out there and being seen and heard and having my unique soul's truth out there because of all of this. So I had to really decide, okay, I got to own it. I got to own who I am. And, I'm going to elaborate a whole lot on manifestation. And some people might get it, some people might not, but whatever. Like, I'm here to do things differently and revolutionize, and I'm here to take these manifestation teachings on a deeper level and sharing things that nobody has taught me, but that I have learned from my own experience, and that my unique soul knows is truth now for where I'm at and for what I'm meant to be bringing forward at this time for people who connect with me and who follow my teachings to also integrate if it feels in alignment for them to do so. So anyway, there was like a whole, 3 pages worth of stuff. That was basically it. And so, I wanted to share that with you all because, this is part of the reason why that video wasn't downloading. I had to first receive the message. And so after I received this message and I received my instructions on what to do next, as per my spirit guides, I decided, okay, just for fun, I'm going to see if I can now download the video. If it's working. I tried it on my phone. It started downloading. So then I was like, oh, snap. Okay, so let me check on my laptop. Let me go to my laptop and download it to my laptop. It started downloading. So then I was like, oh my God, like, I knew it. I knew they weren't going to let me, and by they, I mean my spirit guides. I mean the universe. I knew they weren't going to let me download this video until I tuned in and received the message. I just knew it. This is what I teach my clients all the time, is how to navigate all these things. Because listen, people, you think that all of the things happening in your life are coincidence, but they're not. They're not coincidences. They're specific messages. Like 99.9% of the time, they're specific messages for you. And it's your responsibility to then tune in and see what that message is about and to use that to your advantage. And that's what I help my clients with. That's what I, help them to understand, like, what the message means so that they're, constantly moving forward in the ways in which they need to and all this jazz. And so I could finally download the video. So, oh my God, it's like already 20 minutes and I'm still not done. Hopefully I don't take that long. But anyway, so then I decided, okay, I'm going to download this video. And now that it's downloaded, I'm going to see about uploading it to YouTube. And I was about to upload it to YouTube, but then I decided, oh my God, wait, let me not upload this to YouTube just yet. Let me go and check and see if the audio sounds the same throughout the whole video, because the previous video before that, right, had the audio situation. And I don't want to upload another video that has, an audio situation again where my volume is just like really, really low. Because let me tell you, people, one of my personal pet peeves is listening to people with like really low audio. Like, I cannot stand it. Listen, if you're a YouTuber, a person that does videos of some sort, like, please at the very least have really good, loud, clear audio. Like, I need to be able to hear you while I'm walking around in crazy loud Lima because we have all kinds of traffics here. So if I'm listening, I have the ear things on and my volume's all the way to the top and I'm still having trouble hearing you, like, your audio is not loud enough. You need to edit that. This is just my recommendation and request, please. Okay. So I didn't want to upload, a video with really poor audio. So I go and I check. And I go into the iMovie, I put it up there, and I see that within a minute and a half or something, my audio was like really high, and then it like dropped like really, really low. So then I had to go about the process of editing that part, because I'm trying to be a normal human being, trying to fix my problems like normal human beings do, which is with the exterior, you manipulate the exterior thing. So I'm over here trying to manipulate this video and editing the audio, had to like process that video. And then like the process video, I had to like put it back in the new file. Hopefully I'm not losing you with all this technology type stuff. But basically, you know, I had to adjust the volume one time, and then that video from with the adjusted volume, I had to like reinsert it and then like adjust the volume even further so that it kind of sounded at the same like tone or whatever throughout the whole video. So then I process it, right? I process this video. The video turns out to be like 4 something gigabytes, however you pronounce it, big. So it's a really big file. And with my internet, it's taking a hot minute to upload. Like it's going to take, I don't know, probably till tomorrow to upload. Who knows at this rate, right? A really long time because it's a big file. So I have my ways of compressing video files to make them smaller so that they upload faster to the internet. So I decide to be smart and I'm like, oh, I'm going to use this thing, you know, and I'm going to do that. I do that. And then when I check the video, there is no volume. So then, and this is the whole purpose of this video vlog, among the other things that I said, but like this is like what inspired me right now, because I was just laughing as I was walking over here, and I was just like, I'm laughing at myself for how ridiculous I am. So because then, right, I compress this video file, the audio is nowhere to be heard. So then I try to be a normal human as always and fix my problems the human way, and I'm like, I'm going to go to YouTube and figure this out. YouTube, how do you fix this and that? So I find a way. It's like this other way where basically I had to process the video with only the audio. And then I had to match like the first video that had no audio. I had to match that one up with only the audio file, and then put these two together and then process that video, right? Hopefully I haven't lost you. Like if you know about video editing, you know, you can follow along. But basically, you know, the 2 files that were reduced, I had to like put them in a new thing. And I noticed that when I did that, when I put them back in my movie, I noticed that the first few seconds of my video, like the image was like splotchy or whatever. Like it was weird. It was weird for like the first 30 seconds or something. So then I was thinking, I was like, oh man, like I could process this and just like whatever, who cares if I look horrible or whatever the first few seconds. Like at least the video gets processed and it's a lot smaller and I can get it uploaded faster and I can just post it faster. And that was my thinking. That was my rationality, right? But then I was like, you know what? No, because like I like my things looking nice, as nice as possible. So then I decided, no, you know what? I'm going to get the old file, like the one that's big, the original one, and I'm just going to take those first few seconds and put that at the front and eliminate the stuff that's messed up in this new one, and then, you know, process that. So then I go to do that, and initially when I played like the video, like everything ran through smoothly. But then, because of past experience, I decided, hold up a second, let me like scroll further down in this video clip to see if the video and audio match all the way through. When I go down further into the audio clip, I start noticing that whatever I'm saying in the video doesn't match with the audio. Like it's off. At some point in the video, like they, I don't know, get out of sync or whatever. And so then I'm just like, Lord Jesus, why, universe, are you making this hard on me? So then I decided, you know what, screw it. Bump this. I am tired of wasting my time trying to fix things the human way. Trying to fix my problems by manipulating matter, because I know that I don't have it that easy like most people, you know? I know that I'm here for growth and healing and expansion, and there's a reason why this thing just doesn't want to work out, and I have to figure out what the freaking message is. So I left my computer at home, uploading the really big original file. And now I'm here in the park talking to all of you. Hopefully I didn't lose you in any of that explanation because it was all vital to the story. But I was laughing at myself because, you know, I know that there's a message in the fact that, first of all, there's issues with the audio. Second of all, I wasn't able to download those videos originally, or that video originally. So now, because I tuned in, I got the message, I could download it. But now I need to ask about the audio. Now I need to ask about the image. And this is my freaking life. And this is how it is for me as a psychic, spiritual teacher and coach. Like, I found myself, it was so funny. I don't know if it was last night or this morning. I can't remember. I think it was probably like last night. I was getting irritated a little bit because, you know, I'm meant to be launching this manifesting program, and all I just want to do is just like do whatever I'm supposed to do to launch the manifesting program. I just want to, you know, give me the steps, and I'll do them and be a good little soldier or whatever, and just do these things and move on with my life, right? Like, I want the easy path. Tell me what to do. 1, 2, 3, let's get it done. Let's help these people. Let's move forward. But that's not the way things roll in my life. That's not what happens. If you have ever worked with me in a high-end program, you know what I'm talking about is fact and true, especially if you've ever taken any of my business coaching programs. Like, y'all just know. Y'all know that these things be coming up. And so anyway, last night I was kind of just getting a little bit frustrated because I was like, why can't I be a normal human? I just want to launch my program and that's it, and do the things to launch my program. But no, I'm here for like super spiritual growth and evolution and ascension and all this jazz. And I got extra steps to take because initially I was like a little bit letting myself fall into like victim mode a little bit. Like, why, universe, do you make this hard for me? Why do you put all these extra things in my way? Like, I just want to do what I got to do. And then I snapped out of it. And I was like, okay, yeah, you know, let go of that. And I decided to step into my power and move forward. But, you know, this is what I wanted to share a little bit about my life and what I go through constantly, like on a regular basis. It's always messages. What are the messages? Let's tune, let's realign, let's, you know, have greater self-awareness and, you know, release stuff and step into my power, whatever the message is, you know. So this is what I wanted to share today. I really hope that you got something out of this, even if you were a little bit entertained. But I was laughing at myself while I was walking down here because I was just laughing at how ridiculous I was being, like these whole like almost 24 hours just trying to fix my problems the regular human way. And I'm just like, why did I even bother? Like, why am I still doing this? Why am I still playing this stupid game thinking I can be a normal person? I'm not a normal person. I just gotta, you know, tune into the messages, and based on that, I readjust, realign, and just keep it moving, you know? And so I just was laughing at myself because I was like, okay, Stephanie, like, moving forward, you're not going to do this crap anymore. Like, you are not going to sit here and keep trying to fix your whatever external issues the normal human way. Like, you are going to do the inner work or tune into your guides or whatever you got to do, and it's going to magically resolve itself as a result, right? And so this is my life, and this is what I do, and this is what I help people with. Like, you come to me and work with me when you're ready to, you know, live life from this really super aware space, and you're ready to take personal responsibility and have like just massive soul growth and awareness and healing. And yeah, you just live your life differently, and this is just the way it is, you know? So yeah, you know, sometimes I've definitely had moments in my journey where I'm just like, why did I even get on this path? If I had known it was going to be this way, I would have preferred to be asleep. Nah, I'm just kidding. But sometimes I have found myself, you know, questioning and just feeling frustrated and all this other stuff, like falling into victim mode. But thankfully, you know, because of all the inner work I've been doing all these years and just how I've grown and evolved, like, I'm just much more empowered, and I'm just like, okay, this is just what it is. And, you know, luckily I'm prepared to handle it with ease and grace and like do whatever I got to do to resolve things. So yeah, you know, that's my story. So that's just kind of what I wanted to share today, is a little bit of what I'm going through. And I have plenty of these kinds of stories where, especially with technology, like, things don't want to work. And it's only when I go within and I ask, you know, like, what is this about or whatever, and I do the relevant work, that things get resolved and I move forward. And so it's just really interesting. You know, this is my life basically. And this is what I teach people and how I help others and, you know, how I guide others. So basically that's it. You know, that's what I wanted to share today. So yeah, let me know whatever you thought about this vlog, what I had to share today. If you thought it was just funny or crazy that my video and audio situation is happening here in my life at this moment. Well, you know, this is just what it is. And yeah, you can share with me other stories you may have of your own experiences. But yeah, you know, I'm grateful for all of these messages that my guides are giving me through my technological issues. And now I'm just going to sit here and journal on what these other messages are about. And hopefully after I do all the inner work that they said and all this other stuff, I won't have any more problems with my videos moving forward. And we can just keep it moving and launch this manifesting program without further bumps. That is the intention. We'll see. You know, so that's basically it. If you tuned in and watched this whole video, I really appreciate you hanging out with me, taking your time to listen to me and all the shenanigans happening in my life and what I be going through. Because this is just the life of a person who is very spiritually awakened and aware, and who has just I guess like a deeper relationship with the universe and like the reality around us and how it's constantly communicating with us, you know. And that's not to say that I'm better than anyone. It's just that I live my life completely differently from other people, like completely differently, you know. I have another quick, really funny story, but I'm not going to go too much into that. But like even just 2 days ago, I think, I was walking back from the park, high on life, feeling so good about myself, and like 2 blocks away from the house, I happen to look to my left, and then when I turn around, I look to my left, I see this guy like standing next to this car door, and he like is pressing this car alarm, and the car alarm goes beep beep, and it opens right for him to get in the driver's seat. And right when I heard that car alarm, I noticed that the person I was looking at was my ex, my toxic ex that I've been talking about in my videos recently. And as soon as I noticed that, I was like, oh, Lord Jesus, why? I live in a city with like, what, how many millions of people do we have now? Like 30 million or something? I have no idea. Millions and millions of people, over 20 million. It's a big city. It takes a few hours to get from one end of the city to the other. And I'm currently far away from my normal, you know, area where I hang out in. And I swear, of all the people, how come I run into this person every time? Like, I have run into this person in so many different parts of the city since we broke up and I returned to Peru. And I hadn't seen them since last year. It's been like 8 months or something, or 9 months or something like that. So I hadn't seen them in a hot minute, but I saw them. And as soon as I recognized that it was them, I was like, oh snap, turn around, keep walking away. Hopefully they don't notice it's you, and just keep walking. But I was just laughing. I was laughing because I'm like, what are the odds? What are the chances that I see this person in this big city all the way over here with all these millions of people? Like, how come I run into this person again and again and again? I'm like, okay, there's a message around this. So evidently I tuned into the message. And I got the message. I'm working on those things that I was told to work on. And it's just hilarious, hilarious. And this is my life. Like, these are the things that I live through every single day to some extent, you know, always receiving messages, tweaking, realigning, empowering myself, growing, whatever. And yeah, it's not always the easiest, for sure. In the past, it felt really overwhelming for me because it just felt like nonstop inner work and I could never have a break. But anyway, I have since then stepped into my power, shifted a lot of beliefs, and I'm owning it and just moving through it like a boss. And this is what I do and what I teach people. And this is how I live my life. It's like super aware of everything, not chalking things up to coincidence or whatever else. Like, I'm just like, okay, cool, you know, really awake and aware here, really getting that there's deeper messages here. And, you know, got to just receive the messages. So this is my life. This is my story. Let me know if you got something out of this, how you enjoyed this video. And I will be sharing, I guess, more vlog type things as I feel inspired to. And, you know, I just want to share things with all of you. But yeah, this is legit what it's like to be in my head, in my life, in this body every day. So anyway, I will talk to all of you really soon whenever I get this video up, I guess. And yeah, I guess I'll see you around. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give this video a thumbs up, a like wherever you're watching from if you enjoyed it. If you haven't yet subscribed, please be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you see more videos. I will be coming out with more content on manifesting at the moment. It's just whatever I'm guided to do, what I feel called to do. So we're going to be talking about manifesting. I'm going to be bringing forward new teachings around manifesting. At least, like, I hope that they're new teachings to you, because I don't think I've ever heard of any of the things that maybe I am going to be saying in the future, because they're a lot of my unique perspective, experiences, wisdom, soul's wisdom. And so we're going to revolutionize over here and do things differently and bring forward new things that maybe you've never heard of. So that's what we're going to be doing here on YouTube and on social medias. And we're going to be going much more in depth with manifesting in my upcoming program. I don't know the name yet, but if you're interested, reach out to me on social media. The links to all my social media are in the comments of this video, pinned to the top if you're on YouTube. And you can reach out to me and let me know that you're interested, and when I have more information on this. That's like one of the things that I have to tune in and ask about as well, is like the information, more information on this program. But apparently, you know, I got to do these other things first, 'cause that's keeping me busy. So whenever I get through that, I'm going to come out and just be like, yo, I got the stuff ready for the program. Are you down? Are you ready to go more into this manifesting stuff with me and really empower yourself? So I'm really excited about this program, though, because it's completely different from the programs that I've done in the past. I feel like it's different from a lot of the manifesting programs and teachings out there, and I'm really, really excited about it and proud of how it's going to radically align people with more of who they truly are, and to know that they're really, truly powerful creators of their reality, and that they can manifest whatever they feel called to manifest, you know? And that's the purpose of that program, is really helping people connect to their true divine power and their truth. And yeah, just really becoming unstoppable when it comes to creating their reality. So anyway, stay tuned for that. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.